Welcome back to another video by Sarah Anthony. Today we will be reviewing my M3 medic bag. This is my trauma kit and my basic first aid kit, so it's a combination of both. It's a really good bag. It runs around 40 bucks. It's made by Voodoo Tactical. It's very heavy duty. In the bag it has some molly straps and also has a sling so you can carry it and a carry handle. I use the molly straps to keep some of my gear in the bag. Reason being is that most of the time I just have this bag being carried by the carry handle or the sling when I'm traveling. So in the bag I have a stethoscope. Sorry for the noise. It's made by Elite Medical. It's a really good stethoscope. Runs around $40. Also have a small digital thermometer. I do thread my EMT shears through the strap. Reason being is that it's easier to carry this way and they won't fall off. With one huge downside, it takes longer to access them, which is pretty bad. But I mean, they won't fall off. So I do have some shears. Over here I do have some flags. Pair of gloves. These are black tactical medical gloves, and some protectors for the thermometer. And that's the front. So there's a clip in the front that you just release. Push to release the bag. The bag comes with 3 sections. 2 smaller ones and 1 bigger one on the top. So let's get started. In this first pocket I have my medication and basic first aid. So there's a gauze roll here, a pair of gloves, some tape, and a gauze pad. This is for the bigger ones, so I just have that red one in the front. I have some gloves, so a bottle hazard sticker. And in here I have some hand wipes and some gauze and safety pins. This is my topical medications bag. So in here I have different medications. I have triple antibiotic, burn cream, more triple antibiotic, poison ivy remover, and an afterbite. This is my Provolone iodine. So in here I have swab sticks and I have those small antiseptic wipes. The Provolone iodine. I also have an alcohol packet, so I have approximately 100 packets of alcohol in this bag. This is my actual medication bag in here. So in here I have ibuprofen, some NyQuil, some Benadryl, aspirin, some non-aspirin, which is acetaminophen. I do have a little bit of amoxicillin in here, and a pneumonia inhalant, more NyQuil, as well as more Benadryl, and an acid reducer. And the final thing in my medication bag is a bottle of nitroglycerin for heart attacks or chest pain. Moving on, I have a bandage bag here, all sorts of band-aids, different sizes. So this is the part of the bag that gets used up the most and probably the most important. And the trauma one, since this is stuff you mostly use. You have tiny little band-aids, your standard 1 big 3s, your fingertip band-aids. You have your larger band-aids here, and it's got some blood stop, gauze pads for smaller wounds, a whole package of Q-tips. Okay. I also have some moleskin. These here are tegaderms. Some band-aid, blister band-aids. Some of these donuts for blisters. I also have butterfly band-aids. Some wound closure strips or steri strips. Liquid skins. And the rest are your steri strips and a few blister band-aids, which are also good for burns. Get some eye wash for your eyes or for aggravating wounds, wound aggravation. In here I got more gloves. This is some poison ivy wash that I just put in a bottle. Looks good. In here I got a Manuka honey pad. This is mainly used here for burns. And a roll tape. That's what I keep in the first bag. The second bag is my instruments. I have an oral airway in case a patient can't breathe and it's unconscious. I will use that. And here the suture kit. So my suture kit has everything that you might need to do sutures with. So I do have different sutures here. I have 5/0 sutures. I got 4/0, 3/0. Integration syringe just to clean the wound out. Alcohol prep pads. A cleaning wipe for your hands. Some non-aspirin. Scalpel blade number 11. A trip antibiotic. Another cleaning wipe. Give me a second. A Probron iodine swab stick to clean the wound. A syringe for Vatican, which I need to get. So I don't have that in this kit. Then I have curve and straight Kelly forceps. These are the most important part to this. Also have a probe to examine the wound. Some Mayo scissors. I just included these scissors in here, but they're the small scissors, mainly to trimming some of the edge, not for suturing. A pair of forceps, and the last thing in here is a scalpel handle number 3. Sorry. Moving on, I have 10 pairs of gloves in here, 10 face masks, a singling mirror, some X cards in the back. There's more to write notes on the patient. A small tourniquet, a 1cc syringe, an insulin syringe, a wire splint for broken limbs, waterproof tape, this is the 1/2 inch one, non-sterile cravat, a CPR mask, small pencil for taking notes, a biohazard container for used needles, a disposable eraser, a small whistle, a latex tourniquet, and a small flashlight I have here. Not too bright, but it will do. And moving on, there's another compartment here where I keep an emergency bandage. An emergency blanket, not bandage. And I have extra pairs of gloves on either side, so I could just grab these gloves quickly if I needed them. There's some here and some on this side as well. I just have to go inside. There's gloves here. So moving on to the main compartment is the part that has most of the bandaging and trauma kit. There's a trauma kit back here, so I'll do a review on that right now. Back here I got some gauze roll, some clean, bandage roll. Then, in case someone were to be really bad, this is what you're after. This kit. This is what you're gonna want in case someone has a traumatic injury. It's this kit here. Some things that fall out. So take this, the major trauma kit in here. This is the main purpose of this kit. So there's some fiber knives. Build up pressure in the wound. There's also a blood stopper. Which basically is a pressure bandage with an extra gauze roll, which that extra gauze roll could be used for adding pressure or packing the wound packing. I have another bandage roll here. More gloves. Some Quick Lock. Well, this is a generic version from Walgreens. There's a video. That's my very first video on YouTube. It's a video on this. It's really bad, but it's up there on my channel. 4x4s. More 5x9 pads. Then I have these petroleum jelly gauze to be used as a chest seal. Some Tegaderm, some gloves, another Manuka honey pad, iPads, an 8x10 gauze pad, surgical pad. Then I got 8x7 combine pads, so these are pretty big. Some face mask, and then I got a trauma elastic tourniquet, which I made this myself. It's a homemade SWAT T tourniquet. I'll put a link in the description for you to check out the video. It's a cheaper version. It works. I have tested it on myself on my leg, and I couldn't feel pulse after applying it. It's actually really light, so it's pretty good. And this is packaged in a plastic bag, which could be used for, second chest wound. Then I have the final thing in my bag is a bandaging compartment. So this is the trauma kit for your major bleeding, but this is more to dress the wound and more your minor stuff. Which might also work for a trauma. So I got more gloves here. There's gloves everywhere. So one of my biggest fears is showing up to a patient and you can't find a pair of gloves. Why is that bad? Well, you're gonna get your hands dirty and with someone else's blood, which may carry diseases in it that you don't know. And also because you might infect the patient if your hands are dirty. And most of the time you are, because this is the kid I take out to the range or take hunting with me or out in the field. And out there's pretty dusty. And most of the time you're holding your gun, which sometimes, you get gun oil on your hands. They were cleaning it or something like that. So I got a 6-inch elastic bandage here. Another bandage roll. I got more iPads here. Triangular bandage. More iPads. 2x2s. Some Tegaderms. 3x3s. Then I got some non-stick pads here. And I got 4x4s. A whole bunch of them. So this is my M3 Medivac. Hope you like. Please subscribe and like the video. Share it. Until next time, this has been Sorella Anthony, and good day.